Hey friends, it's Mel. Welcome to my kitchen. Please forgive my voice. I'm battling the East Tennessee allergies right now, but I have something I can't wait to share with you. This is a pie I found just scrolling Pinterest. You know how I do sometimes, and I see something with a funny name off the wall and interesting. You know I have to try it. When I saw this, I said, "A what pie?" And you are going to say the same thing. I made this Father's Day for my father-in-law, and I would not tell anybody what kind of pie this was. I said, I'll tell you after you taste it, and you tell me what you think it is. This was so good. We were stunned. We were all just amazed. And when you see what this pie is made of, you're going to be just like me, and you're going to say, "A what pie?" Let me show you. This is a little easy pie. This is all the ingredients you need, plus some sugar and water I don't have out. You're going to start out in a saucepan with 2 cups of sugar, 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. If you don't have this, just don't worry about it. You're not making meringue. It's just to help your sugar not crystallize, and you have enough lemon juice in this that is not going to be a problem. You're going to pour into that 1 3/4 cup of water, and you're just going to bring this up to a boil on high. Meanwhile, I'm going to work on my lemon. I'm going to roll it around with a little bit of pressure on it so I can get all the juice out of it. Then I'm going to zest the entire lemon and juice it. You only need 2 tablespoons of juice from this lemon, but I actually forgot about that, and I poured the juice from this whole lemon in this pie, and it was absolutely fine. It tasted great, and so don't worry about that either. Anyhow, once you get everything up to a boil, you're going to put in your lemon juice and your lemon zest. You're going to bring this back up to a boil on about medium-low heat. You're going to let it simmer about 5 minutes. I had to go a little bit longer. You want it to reduce to about 1.5 cups. Meanwhile, I've got my refrigerated pie crust all brought up to room temperature, and I didn't even roll this out. As you can tell, I'm not feeling the greatest, and I just really rolled with this pie the best I could. But I just put my crust down into my pie plate. I did not grease it. You don't need to do that with a pie crust. And I just kind of pressed it in there, a little place where it tore. I just pressed that right together, and it was fine. Now the recipe says to take 36 Ritz crackers, and instead of crushing them up, I just sort of broke mine in half, because this is going to be what turns into your fruit tasting flavor. So I wanted it to resemble maybe some larger pieces of apples down in there. So I just broke them in half. And I will say, next time, I think I'm going to go ahead and use an entire 2 sleeves of crackers. This was just a little over 1 sleeve. But to me, I had enough liquid, and this pie just didn't get as thick as I wanted it to. So I think it could handle another roll or another sleeve of crackers, and I'm going to try that next time. Now, while I have been working on this, I've got my reduced liquid cooling for about 20 or 30 minutes, and then you're just going to pour it over top of these Ritz crackers. Then you take about 2 tablespoons of butter and just dot over the top of your cracker and syrup mixture. Then you're going to use about half a teaspoon of cinnamon. I really didn't measure mine. I just gave it a really generous sprinkle of cinnamon over the top. Now you're going to take that second pie crust and lay it right over the top and pinch all your edges together. You do want to cut you some little vent slits in this so it will bake up and have some places for the steam to escape. And as I said, I was not on my A game this weekend and I forgot to cover the edges of my pie. So put that in a 425-degree oven for about 30 minutes and out comes your pie. It was still pretty, even if my edges were a little overdone. I can't wait for you to see the inside of this pie. I wanted to cut it so bad, but I waited till I got it to my in-laws' house. Look at this. It is a perfect looking apple pie. We were blown away. We just could not believe this. And you'll see in the background, I had a backup pie. I made 2 of those coconut cream pies that I showed in Sunday's video because I just was not sure how this was going to turn out. But it was awesome. So there you have it, friends. Ritz cracker pie. It couldn't be any easier. I may never peel and core an apple again as long as I live. This tastes just like apple pie. Give it a try. Trust me and my family, we would not steer you wrong. I cannot wait till this fall, and whenever we have that first chilly night, I'm going to whip out my crackers and I'm going to make us a Ritz cracker pie. Nobody ever has to know it's not apple. Impress everyone with your cracker pie. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with a friend. I love this. This is an old recipe, but new to me. I just couldn't believe how good and how easy this was. Until I see you next time, I send you love from my kitchen.